A city issue, Mayor. I agree with Cliff. I would never turn my phone over to a cop, would you?
Not good advice to do it, no.
You know, and why is this behind closed doors?
I don't know. It was like
Why can't I know?
It was like a raid. Yeah, it was like a raid last night. Right. And right at the beginning of the meeting.
I think the mayor knew about it.
She knew, but I mean, it was right at the beginning of the meeting, which was kind of interesting. 7 cops from Albany and Syracuse.
Turns their phone over. This is apparently about the golf course. And who started this investigation from the city?
Well, they said it was
what I want to know. Stop this secrecy garbage going on in Watertown.
Mm-hmm.
Good for Cliff. I wouldn't turn my phone over either, Cliff.
Yeah.
The state police, their reputation is not squeaky clean, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the Irene Isaac case, Mayor?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Need I say more? That's all you need. Ask Joe Rich about it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've talked to Joe about it. No doubt about it.
Yeah. But this is ridiculous. We have a right to know what the hell is going on this.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I've never in my many years seen anything like it where they come in, they storm in right at 7 o'clock when the meeting's starting, demanding everybody in the back room, and then tell them, we want all your phones. And they had a computer crime people there with equipment and they downloaded phones right there, even Dr. Kimball's phone. What did he do wrong?
I've never turned my phone over to the police. I don't care who it is. Cliff is right about that. That's a little bit over the top. But this is, but to keep it from the general public, that's what pisses me off, you know?
There's powerful
closed doors. We have a right to know what this is about.
Mm-hmm.
This started 18 months ago. Who started this investigation? You have any idea, Mayor?
Well, they said it was an anonymous tip to the state police. I don't buy that, but...
Where's Channel 7?
Oh,
They can lead their newscast with a negative story about President Trump. Where the hell is John Moore?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Cole? This is a big issue in the city, in my opinion.
I think there's my understanding is they went over to former Councilman Hickey's house last night.
I don't think he'd had the guts to do it. I'd be shocked if he was involved in this.
Well, I don't know, but they probably were demanding his phone. I don't know who else they're demanding phones from.
He didn't open his mouth at the council meetings for how many years he was on there.
2 years, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Nice guy, but he's in over his head on the council, I think.
Yeah,
I want to know what this is about.
They're not going to tell you. And there's a serious issue here of interrupting the council meeting and inconveniencing the public for something that could have been handled otherwise. If they wanted to talk to the council members, they could do it.
Right.
Talking as a group, they shouldn't have been doing it. It's a violation of open meetings law. And this notion that, well, if you did nothing wrong, what do you got to hide? I don't know. I mean, I got a cell phone. I make every one of the principals involved in this case, I've had phone conversations with.
Absolutely. Mayor, is there any way someone can call the show today, or they're all afraid of their own shadow on this council?
No, but
somebody show some backbone and call in and tell us where's the mayor?
Oh, she won't talk to me.
Channel 7, why the hell can't she call this show?
Well,
my God, I voted for the girl.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Olney did tell me his attorney, he said his name is Stuart Wiseman from a law firm in Manlius. So I guess that's out there now. Yeah, you would never give up. Somebody comes asking for your phone.
No way am I going to do that. Turn my phone over to the state police. Are you kidding me?
I mean, look what's on it. Your purse.
Germany. My God.
I mean, I know what happens when somebody gets possession of personal devices and then uses it for their own personal means or something.
Very dangerous. I think if you were mayor, you probably would have thrown them out of there, right, Mayor? The police.
I wonder also, I hate to say this, but the city council and the manager in the city are represented by a city attorney. Where was the city attorney to allow this to come down like that?
Yeah, but you would have thrown the police out of there, right, Mayor?
Well, I would have suggested whatever they wanted to do, it could be done in another way.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem is, for me, is behind closed doors. I think we have a right to know what this is about. If this has been going on for 18 months, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan, but I think we should stay with the golf course another year, see what happens.
Well, yeah, I mean, this whole thing, I mean, it's tough because you've got a lot of powerful people involved in all of this.
Right.
And, they're not, everybody's like, oh, don't talk about that, don't talk about this. I don't know. I don't watch those council meetings, but somebody called me and said there's 7 state police came in and took the council all behind closed doors. So I turned on the meeting on Rumble and, was watching it, and then I saw at one point the city manager came out and got his phone off the desk and took it back in.
Wow.
But they actually, according to Mr. Olney, and according to a news reporter, they had a computer team there to suck the information out of those cell phones on the spot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kind of scary to me, but, I'm not a big fan of social media anyways, Mayor, but... but it takes somebody's phone. Good for Cliff. I agree with Cliff. I wouldn't turn my phone.
Now, on the other hand, there's the crowd who are out there saying, you got to support law enforcement. If the police want it, it's good for everybody. No.
Oh, absolutely. But when they're wrong, they're wrong. A lot of,
think about, I'll give you 3 names, Jack Smith, Alvin Bragg, and Letitia James.
Oh, there you are.
There's 3 good reasons to be careful around things like that.
Time, but I think we should know what the hell's going on behind closed doors. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe maybe the media will contact his attorney down in Manlius there now that.
I don't think Channel 7's got the guts to go after these people. I tell you that right now.
No.
There's a negative story on Mr. Trump. That's the top of the issue with these people over there at Channel 7. Mind-boggling to me. Forget about Mr. Trump. He got a mandate November 5th, and he's changing the government. He started answering more questions from the media in 2 days than Joe Biden did in 4 years. 2 press conferences in 4 years from Mr. Biden.
Yeah.
Come on. He's not afraid to answer questions.
Now, the other thing they did last night is they postponed action on all the resolutions that were scheduled. I've never seen that happen before in a council meeting. What else we got? Is there anything? Oh, they talked about that flag policy last night. I thought we settled that. Now they want to have a new policy where the council can weigh in and decide if something needs to be. No. If you have a novelty or not niche flag, hang it at your house. Put a flagpole up at your house. I have a flagpole. Or at your business, put a flagpole out or hang it in the window. Do whatever you want to do. I don't think there's a place for all of these things. But geez, can we stop? I mean, Governor Hochul stopped it at the state building. No more Irish flags, she said. Period. Got the U.S. flag and the state flag. That's it. We don't need all these Tree City flags, and we don't need a POW flag. We need a New York State flag, City of Watertown, if you have a third pole, and what's the other one? The U.S. flag, Old Glory, Stars and Stripes. Yeah, that's all we need on government buildings. If you want to display other flags or bunting or anything else elsewhere. Bunting is like that colorful decoration. It's not like a baseball term. Go ahead and do it. The doctor wants to have a new flag policy that's sensitive and caring and inclusive. It's kind of a DEI flag policy he wants. Good afternoon. You're on the air.
Mayor McCheese, how are you and the Hamburglers today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I tell you, so I'm just scrolling around on Facebook last night. I hit the memes page, and bam, there's the court. So I look in, see the city council meeting, see the chambers there, and I tell you what, it was as though Cliff was on trial last night. And nothing's been said that has anything to do with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they say the mayor said it's a criminal investigation involving council members and other citizens. Well, boy, that could be a pretty broad brush. And
on that part of it, Cliff was right. I'm sure you watched the whole thing too. He was hit up the side of the face with not expecting that at all.
Yeah, it could have been dealt with otherwise if it needed to be dealt with.
Well, it's good for the the city dwellers that watch to be able to see it happen and there, just to be able to watch it happen. Why wouldn't you do it right there? And everybody was so flabbergasted afterwards they had to end it early and had to vote how to end it early with their.
Well, what do you think they're trying to do? Like, I mean, only gave me the name of his lawyer this morning. It's a real lawyer. I looked him up on the internet. I don't even know if they should be pulling him out in the back room and talking to him if he's represented by counsel, but that's, I guess, up to him to say that. He's got to say, I don't want, he could have just walked out of the back room, and all of them could have. They weren't under arrest.
Yeah, giving out your phone to anyone is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that shouldn't even be asked. I think there'd have to be a very, very strong motive, as in, like, somebody's, life is on hinges on it or something like that.
Yeah.
The request for that is unorthodox, and it isn't, something I would do, but at the same
it's
time,
standard investigate. It's standard investigator. They always come to you and say, well, what do you got to hide? You just tell us you'll trust us. It's a good cop, bad cop thing. We know how it's done.
Well, would you hand your phone over to someone to ask for any type of investigation, regardless of what's with you or not? Isn't that supposed to be personal?
Yeah, like I said, I've been a victim of that, and not the police taking it, but having a device taken. And people can use it for all sorts of things.
Now, my 2-year-old takes my phone every day, like every day.
Well, that's good.
So that's a little different than having police rummage through it, though.
Well, you've got all of your text messages, your business stuff. Maybe somebody sent you an off-color joke, or maybe you made an off-color joke. You got pictures, you got everything. Who knows? And I don't know.
Were you much of a fan of the Twilight Zone?
Yeah, well, I remember. Yeah, it was good.
Well, there's this one episode, and then I'll let you go, where they're in a bank, and this one guy that works in the bank all of a sudden can mind read. And he reads the mind of one of the guys that what he's planning to do is at the end of the day, he's taking all the money from all the deposits. It's on a Friday with a holiday on Monday. It's going to give him extra time till Tuesday to get away. He's going to go to the Bahamas. He's going to be done. So they set the guy up to catch him do it. Well, of course, he doesn't do it because this is just what this guy thinks about every Friday his whole life.
Yeah.
It's the same thing in your cell phone. Things that you have in your cell phone that you might be joking with back and forth with someone else or sending pictures to someone else. It's your personal, what you're just thinking, not anything you're going to act on, and it needs to be treated as though that's it. But if everybody else handed up their...
Well, I was told today it's not the police fault. It's up to the council members. If they're, if they don't know the Fourth Amendment, then that's their problem. But, you come to a council meeting thinking you're just going to vote on these resolutions and ordinances, and then all of a sudden you're shuffled in a back room with 7 troopers, and they got computers, and they want to suck the information out of your phone, and they say, if you don't give us that, it means you're guilty. That's kind of intimidating.
Well,
that's what I was told happened.
It is very good, like, entertainment for the public, though. That's what it is.
Yeah. Well, it's too bad.
And on things like this, it just, when you see things like that, it just makes you want to be on the right side of the law, and it makes you want to make sure that all our city council and all employees are on the good side of the law. And it was a very quick thing that happened, and I tell you, I'd never seen the look on Cliff's face so unprepared and so as though he had been, like, stabbed in the back.
Well, I don't know. I think what's going to result here, there's they're going to probably anyone who's got a problem. If, there's a couple of people who may have problems with what's going on. Maybe they'll just say, run your term out and move on or something like that. I don't know. Maybe they'll say.
I didn't know our government system was set up to boot a council member. I didn't know we had that authority.
Well, look at
do that.
Things happen. Look at the raid on Mar-a-Lago. Some people think it's a travesty. Other people think that's neat. That's cool. And what are you going to do? Hey, I got another call. I got to run, okay?
We live in right now.
All right.
Have a great day.
Thanks.
Bye-bye
Bye
now.
now.